the grand final of the 21&Under World Cup here at the Four Ways Arena in South Africa, Johannesburg.
Thank you very much, Zach. Thanks for having me.
We will speak as much as we can, but there are some real surnames here from New Zealand that I won't get my tongue over.
Yes, I don't think I will either, unfortunately.
We'll try our best.
Absolutely.
What do you expect of the game today?
I expect it to be very tight, actually, to be honest. The minor round game between these two was decided by a single goal, so it should be very tight. The Aussies got up in their first final quite comfortably though, so you never know. It could be a blowout, but I'm expecting pretty tight. Finals, New Zealand, always going to be tough.
And this is a repeat, of course, of the six-a-side final as well.
Yes, it is. Yes, definitely. Which New Zealand actually ended up winning quite comfortably. So Aussies definitely would be out for a little bit of revenge in the seven-a-side game, which is more of an Australian thing.
Yeah, each to his own, and
yeah,
see
absolutely,
where we can
absolutely
get the upper hand. Both Viv Ellis and Kelly, experienced umpires at sevens-a-side, so it should be well controlled. And I expect them to have a tight rein over the game as
absolutely,
well.
Yeah. Both umpires have been having very good tournaments from what I've seen of them.
Team going through their paces, doing the final warm-up. We will hear the siren soon and we'll start the game.
Absolutely, looking forward to it. And both teams looking pretty good so far. Some very tidy skills so far in their warm-up.
Do you know the call-up for the Aussie team? Who's going to be on first ball?
Who's going to be in each position?
Yeah.
I can't see them all from here, but we can certainly get them as they walk out onto court, hopefully. So our goal shooter will be Denise Pepe. And then we'll have Elkie Futcher in goal attack.
Right then, it seems Australia has the first centre pass at the grand final of the 21&Under World Cup.
Here we go. Let's hope they score this first one nice and easy.
It's always good to get that one.
It is,
get first goal
absolutely.
in.
Try and secure that first goal. And first turnover would always be nice as well, but sometimes a little bit optimistic to us for that. Very attacking game, obviously.
Call there for time from the umpire. Ball was held longer than 3 seconds, and possession gets changed to New Zealand.
And that one's a replay there, just dropped by their centre, a little bit loose, and probably first possession, a little bit of nerves.
Yes, a number of these players have been playing for a very short time in New Zealand, so it's been a very good show for them to make the grand final.
Absolutely, absolutely. Australia as well, also most of these are first-time international players. Some of them have been playing quite a long time in our domestic competition, of course, but only one, Taylor Irvine, who's on her second international tournament. All the rest on debut here, and again,
good turnover there by your goalkeeper to turn the ball and Australia on the attack.
They just got to make sure they settle and score this now. Shooter's coming out, rotating back in now, and hopefully a bit of contact outside. And instruction, so a free shot now. And there it is, put away. So Australia will jump out to a 2-0 lead pretty quickly. It's always handy. Oh, but a break.
A break being called there. So New Zealand has the chance to answer that with their own break.
It's a bit sloppy there by the Australians. There's no real need for breaking.
New Zealand very calm, trying to move the ball into their attacking half.
Yeah, it's top of the circle. Very good move, but unfortunately not a great finish there. Transition down court by the Aussies this time, pretty quick. And straight into the goal shooter. He finishes off, so 3-0. What a good start by the Aussies.
Well, Steve, you know the New Zealand coach, Tanya Anderson, says she doesn't like to lose, so I expect a great fight back here.
Absolutely.
From the New Zealanders.
Absolutely.
Good work here by the goal attack, setting up the ball and going right into the circle.
No one likes losing, let's be honest, especially the experienced coaches.
Contact called on the keeper, Richie. She stands beside and away. And New Zealand has their
They get on the board, yes, absolutely. It's steady for them. They would have needed that. A few minutes into the game already, and first goal for them. Taking a little bit of time, but I'm sure they'll pick up the scoring rate as the game goes on.
Yeah, contact called there, causing. And now further call right in the circle. New Zealand has to really work on their body so that they don't get all those calls against them in the circle.
This shot, but a good tip there to regain possession. And another shot again now. So Pepe, good work.
Yeah. From Queensland, quite calm.
Yeah, very calm. Very strong holder under the post. Yeah. Makes it nice and easy to work the ball to a very good target. She pops out every now and then when she needs to.
But just a little need of patience there from the wing defence. Just wait a little longer and then the ball will be there. Good setup, goal attack. Wonderful goal there for New Zealand.
Right under the post.
Still keeping in touch, yeah.
That's where they want to be shooting from, right on the post as much as they can. Oh no, contact on the wing attack there. Australian wing attack again, just not needing to do that off the line. The break earlier and now the contact. Just a bit unnecessary really. Yeah. Giving New Zealand another possession and another chance to catch up the goal.
Good. Goal attack very accurate. And you can see the ball moving around, similar to the six-a-side across the circle from New Zealand. So Australia might pick up on that and play.
We have a time call here by Jenny Charles, the wing defence from Australia. Not sure what she's flexing her knee by the looks of it there. Yeah. Maybe got a knock or a cork or something like that.
Teams coming together. Of course, during injury, there's no coaching allowed. So the players,
stay in the middle of the court.
Well trained.
And, talk amongst themselves, make sure they sort it out. Yep, physio is out. Dave Shorrocks is out to apply some ice. And
he's been with the Australian team management for a number of years, 18 years.
Yeah,
He's been here with the Aussies longer than some of these players have been alive.
When you put it that way, I guess it is quite a long time, isn't it?
Yeah, but Dave brings a wealth of experience and knowledge, especially for action netball and the netball injuries that you can have.
Oh, absolutely. He gets you through when you don't think you can get through. And a lot of the boys, and especially the under 21 girls that have had injuries this week, will tell you that's certainly true. So 1 minute left of injury time now. So Jamie will have to either go on or be substituted.
Yeah, the call ultimately comes from the coach, but they've got 2 minutes to attend to the injury and then make the decision if they want to continue the play or not. I think she looks good to go.
I think she does.
Yeah.
Get back to her team now and get back on with the game. Still running out all right there. But she's going to be standing out in the restart.
Yeah. So New Zealand really need to get this ball into their circle. So they can get on equal footing. Up, contact called. Very quick movement.
And rebounds there easily for Sky Smith. Goes long out to the midcourt already. A quick transition again there by Australia.
Yes, Australia seems very adept at moving that ball down into the attacking third. And a good clear shot there from Pepe.
I think they want to Want to try and move that ball really quickly, not let New Zealand set up any sort of good one-on-one defence.
But New Zealand has the determination to go for every single ball. They will not let it go.
Absolutely.
They're quite dogged in man-on-man.
They will challenge everything. Just like that one on the circle edge there, we saw it. It's got challenge. A contact call coming across the body. So the Aussies outside now. Short options are on. Distance given there. Jamie just could have come off the body there a little bit. Didn't really need to give away the penalty. Easy centre pass now. And almost no defence there on that play from New Zealand.
I think we will see that now and then because it's the under 21 category. The players are not as experienced.
Yep.
So they will still make these little errors that can be quite costly.
They will just, absolutely. They'll learn to pick and choose what they go for and what they don't, and when to drop back and when to come forward and try and take intercepts. A little bit of a loose ball there. Picked up nicely by Renee Keith in the centre. And another shot put away there by Australia. So New Zealand now still find themselves 3 behind. They really need to get moving along. Having to go backwards there on that centre pass, not ideal. But they've still worked it into the goal third. Australia really holding them up.
Yes.
Almost getting an intercept there on that ball. Good touch.
Using a combination of both man-on-man and area defence to force that sneaky ball, and then they tip it.
Yeah, so really mix that up, that different defensive style. I think they'll trouble New Zealand because they won't know where they should be driving and when they should be driving. Nice little pop back there for Renee in the centre.
Using a length, I always find it's so much easier if you have a central player with long arms.
Yes.
They can reach any of those iffy passes and reach into the goal circle.
Goal shooter Denise Pepe definitely doing most of the work there under the post. She probably scored the vast majority of the Aussie goals so far.
Contact from the wing defence, just a little late challenge there.
And an Aussie ball there.
Yeah, well done. Offensive call on the goal shooter.
It's a good roll to the net there.
Yeah, but a good turnover again from New Zealand. Dogged going for that ball every single time.
Yeah, so they will be a bit disappointed throwing that ball away. They want to be working hard to make sure they get it back. Oh, a good touch there from Sky in front. Just creates the loose ball that's picked up. And again, that transition down the court, so smooth by the Aussies. (9-5) now with an Aussie centre pass to come.
New Zealand will need to find an answer very soon about the defence work so that they can cut down on the errors right at the edge. They're giving Australia the opportunity to shoot once again.
A long range shot there from Denise Pepe under the post. Now that one to extend the lead out again. Again, New Zealand having to go backwards on that centre pass.
I'm tempted to say it's not rugby, girls. Pass forward, drive.
Yeah, absolutely. Allowed to pass forward as much as you can. You just got to start finding that space beyond the Australian defence. Getting a few easy balls here. No one really coming up and challenging, just filling that space, dropping back, filling that space on the top of the circle. The Aussies, but the New Zealanders get it there eventually and swing out wide. Someone's just going to pop forward. There we are. And an easier one for the New Zealanders.
The gun attack definitely the go-to goal for New Zealand. And I think it's partly because of your goalkeeper, Sky Smith, doing such a good cover on the shooter.
Absolutely. Nice and tight at the back there will always help. And if you can stay nice and tight and still come out and get 1 or 2 picks on a loose ball, absolutely invaluable as a
New Zealand centre, once again going backwards, with forward options not available when they go for the centre pass.
Still very patient though, the New Zealanders. Working around there. Again,
Very
Jamie
patient.
Charles just coming over the top a little bit late in the pocket there. Unnecessarily. Some good distance given there. And a nice shot.
Good shot there. New Zealand clawing back the lead that Australia has, trying to stay in touch, trying to get the ball through.
Again, just a bit of contact on the body there on the centre pass. Probably could have stayed in play. Now it's easy for the Aussies to work it to the circle. Mid-range shot here from Elke. Oh,
Oh, no
missed.
miss. Uncharacteristic miss for her.
Oh, but they gain it back on the edge of the circle there. Contact by the New Zealand wing defence. And it's pulled back inside the top of the circle, so...
Must have been an offside call there. And a contact.
A contact call, yeah.
Because it was a penalty pass, got a contact.
Absolutely, because the shot was put up, so it couldn't be an offside.
Okay, much positive centre on the forward pass. And a good pass into the circle.
Need to make sure they score this one here. Don't want to turn it over. The last 50 seconds of the quarter. So keeping in touch here still New Zealand. Only the 4 goals, but the Aussies have the centre pass. Might be the last one, depending how long they take. Oh, held ball.
Oh, good turnover there for New Zealand.
No options forward for the Aussies. Forces the held ball. I think it was Elke. Now New Zealand maybe with the last chance. They've got 25 seconds, still plenty of time. Just patiently working this ball down the court. Again, there's the goal attack popping out, doing a lot of work, a lot of extra work. Long ball over into the corner.
Contact called on the goal defence. Shot put up, definitely the last shot of this quarter.
So they catch one up late. And then they keep the centre pass. Oh, time just beats them.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't have taken that centre pass. She just held on to that a little bit so that it was
Fumbled
there.
it
So
perhaps,
yeah. Pretended not to get in the circle quite as quick as she did, but that's all right.
So the quarter score 12-9, and New Zealand doing a good job of staying in contact. They just need to get that little finesse, the forward drive the whole time.
Yeah, it was really just their start that let them down. I think they were a few down before they got on the board. It took them maybe 2.5 minutes to get on the board, which is unfortunately a little bit slow, and we really needed to start solid. But other than that, through the rest of the quarter, they've definitely kept on pace.
Do you think the Aussie coach is going to make any changes? Is he going to keep her set up as she is?
I think while the Aussies are leading, you probably won't see too many changes.
They're looking comfortable in the combination that's working well. But
this is the game they should have been working towards. So this should hopefully be their strongest combination. You would think that from what Camille's seen coaching during the week, this is what she thinks is going to do it. So probably only see changes I would expect if they get one a really big lead, or two some injuries like we saw with Jamie there in the first quarter, nearly going down with a knee injury. So I expect them to stay, but New Zealand seem to be doing
make a number of changes. Yeah, I'm seeing at least 3-4 players changing their bibs.
Yep.
Some might be positional, maybe new fresh legs from the coach.
Whatever it takes, they've got to catch up those goals. You get yourself behind, you've got to do the hard work and dig yourself out. So hopefully whatever changes they make will be effective, and the Aussies won't get that chance to pull away any further.
Right, so we're about to start on the second quarter. Scores 12-9. Australia leading. It will be an Australia centre pass.
Haven't spotted any changes from the Australians, so as expected. First centre pass, pretty easy there.
Positive drive, good take by the shooter. Excellent ball in. Let's see if New Zealand has found, yes, good positive drive forward. They seem to have found that answer there. Good aerial take from the shooter. And it's in. Much more positive start there.
Absolutely, very positive start there. Aussie struggling a little bit to get rid of that centre pass receive. And now worked it to the top
Top of the circle.
nicely.
Yeah.
And that swing ball to the corner.
It's a
Free
good
pass
centre.
only now.
of course, in action netball, you can use the net as an attacking player.
Absolutely.
And
Can be quite beneficial.
Yeah, there's only one rule that does speak about using the net as a defense player, and it just says you can't, because you can't pin the player
That's
to
right.
the net. So it's actually a game designed for the attackers more than anything else.
Very much so, even more than outdoor. Indoor netball, really, really fast and really, really attacking. So I like to make sure we score every time we go down court. Have that extra, essentially, player to feed the ball off of in the net and that back net. So always a bit harder for a defender in this game than the attackers. So some good D there.
Very good.
Shots in.
Good stretch from the goal
very good
defense.
stretch from Sky.
And the Goal just lifted the ball beautifully into the hoop.
Probably just on the ball there.
Yeah.
Umpire just pulled it up for not quite being out of their hands when in New Zealand they got a touch to that. So there we are, a net use call on Denise Pepe. Not allowed to touch the net, and not allowed to touch the ball to the net either. Have to wait for the ball to come off the net. Good swing there by the New Zealanders. Oh, and swung back.
Swung back. They're going to do that.
Doing a lot of work. A lot of work around the circle. It appears we have an offside call. So the Australians get the chance to bring it back out of deep. A lot of cross-court passes now here from the Australians. The New Zealanders doing a much better job of holding them up than they were in the first quarter.
Yes, we spoke about the transition from defence into attack into the goal circle, and it's been longer time taken by the Aussies. So
Absolutely.
New Zealand seems to, they found some secret and they're working on it now. Good again, another positive start.
Yeah, I think if the Kiwis get into this grind of really working hard and working down the Australians, they'll tire them out and then force more of these cross-court passes that can be picked off. Oh, like that one nearly was just then. That was so close. Very unfortunate there.
Brilliant job there from the New Zealand wing defender.
Viv Ellis deciding not to make a call there on that challenge. And a ball.
Missed communication there and a good pass.
So New Zealand now, still very patient. No one coming up and challenging that feed. They tighten up a bit now around the circle, the Aussies.
Yeah.
And they get a little touch there, just to slow them down. Good go from Sky. Great pop over to the back there.
I've noticed that they've made a positional change. The goal attack from the first quarter is now playing shooter, and they've changed those roles around. Perhaps they want to use the length of the goal attack now to feed to the shorter shooter.
Time will tell how well that turns out for them. But hopefully they get back into this game. They're doing certainly a very good job so far this quarter.
The difference still staying at 4. New Zealand playing much more positive game.
Absolutely.
They just need to
still just that
carry
first
on.
couple of minutes that cost them. So far this quarter, very tight. Both teams taking their opportunities to score when they come up. As New Zealand do again there.
Good one.
Aussie centre pass now. So again, getting out pretty easy on their centre passes, the Aussies. Going back there. But working all right to the top of the circle. So Elke was out, had to pass in, couldn't shoot. She stepped from outside of the circle. Let's see if they work this to the post.
Vigilant defence, well done.
So the contact call on the shooter gives New Zealand another opportunity, but they throw it over a third. Just get a rush of blood when you get those turnovers, and an absolute rush of blood, and that can be what happens, unfortunately. Attackers throw away the good defensive turnover there for New Zealand. It's always hard as a defender when you see that happen. Ball gets all the way to the other end, only to come back down again. Like, I did all this hard work as a defender. You can tell I'm probably a defender when I play netball, so...
More sympathetic, Unfortunately, obstruction call, making sure that Australia can use the ball and move forward.
Again, a lot of cross-court from the Aussies, really giving the Kiwis a chance to have a run at that ball and almost get fingertips to them. Yeah, a contact call that probably was a little bit unnecessary. Good ball off the back net.
Yes, very good call. Moving the body, positioning for the net pass. Excellent work.
That just makes it so hard to defend when you have a really good holder and someone that can throw the ball off the net really well to that hold. So the New Zealanders now not using the net, going front, but quick work around the circle to have a free shot here.
Unlucky shot.
Good contest for the rebounds. Falls to New Zealand though, outside the circle, but
Umpire's called contact.
contact on the goal attack.
Yeah, goal attack, yeah.
Yep, sometimes you don't know what they call.
Bit of a spill there.
She looks like she's landed pretty heavily, but she's getting up.
Yeah, she hasn't called time, so.
That's it. It's going to be a toss-up. There's no contact call there. So just a toss-up.
She's trying to catch her breath there from the
heavy fall, it moves out.
It might have
she
served
landed pretty hard on her hip.
Yeah, it might have served her better to call time.
Absolutely.
And just
take a little bit of a breather.
refocus and get the breather.
She's running centre, so she does need to suck in a fair bit of breath. So hopefully she's going to go alright. New Zealand still just working around the circle pretty well. Swinging to one side. Getting the ball in. Goal attack now to finish off for them. So it could have been an Aussie score there.
Yeah.
Luckily turned out to get one back. They've cut the lead to 3. Aussies with a centre pass though, so they could put it back out to 4 pretty quick here. They just really are struggling now to go forward.
Yes, much harder work in the centre third to get the ball into the
And a second
circle.
call there. By Elke when she received that ball. Goal attack just must have been changing feet to get that little bit of extra ground into the circle there. New Zealand really looking much more patient of the teams at the moment, just hanging on to possession. Working in the goal attack again. Missing that one. Good rebounds there by Sky.
From keeper, yep.
Long ball there to the shooter coming out of the circle. She's going to have to go get back in there now.
Yeah.
Elke takes that ball after the step last possession. She'll have just wanted to breathe and make sure she's settled taking the ball. There we go. Nice ball across the top. Very short range shot there from Denise Pepe. Puts it in and it's back out to 4. Another unnecessary contact. So Tor right inside the circle with Sky standing out now. New Zealand really want to work it down quick. Not let Sky get back in there, but she has. So
moved in.
It's going to be 3 pass outside. Now Sky standing up for a contact call.
And good pass there. Right in. Back to 3.
Good long range shot there from New Zealand. Aussie's lucky to keep possession on that centre pass there. It's a bit of a fumble.
Contact called on the centre. New Zealand will be out of play. And it gives the centre a chance to position and pass it right into where the shooter is standing waiting for the ball.
The Aussies just set up that circle quite well. Once they hit that circle edge, nice strong hold from Denise, and Elke moving around to distract the other defender opens up Denise easily for that pass.
You'll expect to see that from Australia because this is your game, and so
short, quick
you are
movement,
experts at the positional play in the circle.
So there was an intercept there from Sky, I think. Down in that defensive circle, but a missed shot. Fumbles everywhere. New Zealand pick it up. So again, good defensive work going to waste a little bit there by the Aussies.
Oh, good move right in between the two defenders.
Split the difference.
Excellent. So New Zealand converting on their own centre, still with a 3-goal lead for Australia.
They'll keep wanting to swing as much as they can, so they get as close to the post as possible. The net call there, the goal defender just falling over on the foot of the shooter, I think, and collecting the net.
And the keeper called there for ball contact. You're not allowed to place your hands on the ball when a player has possession.
That's right. You must go for it after it's released.
Yeah.
Of course, on the way in, if you're quick enough.
If you're quick enough, if they don't have it, you can have it.
New Zealand being held up a little bit here. It's good use of the back net again. Just catching the defenders off guard. Sliding it through behind them. And converting.
Less than a minute left. And it's still a three-goal difference between these two under 21 teams.
Oh, good touch there by the centre
brilliant.
coming through. Unfortunately,
Very nice tip.
finished to
Yeah.
Renee Keith, the Aussie centre. He puts a good ball in off the net, but it is read
positioning.
very well.
Yeah.
Read
Good
very well
positioning by the
goalkeeper
keeper,
from
yeah.
New Zealand. And now New Zealand get a chance to score another one. Bring this back to a 2-goal game.
This is where the patience of New Zealand will pay the dividend.
Absolutely.
They've been patient on the defence.
Yeah. And with Sky contacting there, there's two attackers in the circle, make it really hard.
And they've whittled it down to
Emily
2.
Ritchie. Yeah, could be a 1-goal game. They've got 10 seconds. If they work it down quick enough and get a shot off.
Get it there, get the shot.
Ooh. Good hands there by Sky.
Good. Contact called.
There
End of
it
the
is.
quarter. 2-goal difference.
So they've caught up a goal now. 12-9 from first. And now back just to a 2-goal difference at the end of the second.
So the positional change that New Zealand made in the circle, I think has helped them because they have the height advantage with the goal attack coming in on the sides, and then the shooter just holds the position and moves in. And I think that has been good. I do believe also that the defence have seen the tactic of the Australians and the swing, and have tried to counteract that. And they made it more difficult in the centre third.
Yeah, they've really been holding them up quite a lot on their centre passes as well, just wearing the Australians down a little bit. And I think that's definitely going to help them as the game goes on. So another 24 minutes to play, and if the Aussies keep getting tired, end of a long tournament, you never know what might happen. Kiwis definitely staying in touch here.
Tanya Anderson talking to her charges there, making sure they understand that she does not like to lose.
Pretty sure Camille, the Australian coach, will say the exact same thing too.
Yeah.
At the moment they have the lead, but very tight game, and anything can happen in these next 2 quarters.
Do you think she'll make any positional changes, or she's comfortable still with her combination?
Don't know. It looks like we might have some changes. Looks like we might have some changes coming on for the Aussies. So yes, we have a wing attack change. So Emma Turner is out of wing attack. And Taylor Irvine comes into wing attack for this quarter. Noting the heavily strapped elbow there.
Yeah.
Of Taylor Irvine as well. Denise just running up to the umpires, making sure the changes were noted.
I've noticed changes in the New Zealand team as well. The centre court, the wing defence, the centre, and goal attack. Goal attack has remained, but I'm seeing a new goal shooter.
Tanya Anderson will be hoping those changes pay off. They can catch up the couple of goals in that attacking circle pretty quickly in this quarter. No one likes chasing, so hopefully if New Zealand can get themselves in front, they can make a real contest of this game. Been down now ever since the start. It's just the first 2 minutes to let them down.
Yeah.
So first centre pass, almost gets knocked away there by the Kiwis.
Yeah, good footwork by Keith. Seems not to be troubled by that ankle at all, or the knee that she might have had.
And I think in the grand final you have to try and play through as much pain as you possibly can.
Play now and ache later, I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, good goal
got
there.
the rest of your
Aussies.
life to hurt. You really want to make sure you win these big games. So New Zealand now just being held up, forced to go sideways, a couple of passes there. And Aussies really forcing high balls there. Just need someone at the back to have a bit of a run and maybe take an intercept.
good use of the outstretched arms to make the space seem smaller.
There's a good shot from range there too by the New Zealanders. Seems to me the Aussies are doing a little bit better. A turnover there.
Chris of the commentator, just as you said it.
Absolutely. I shouldn't have said anything. But the ball there being deemed untouched because it hit the net before a player, and that's centre third off the centre pass.
And New Zealand quick to capitalise. They've got a good combination there. The centre understanding where she has to go to get to the ball to pass to the shooter. Well done, down to only
just one goal, that's it.
And it's
Very
New Zealand
fast start.
centre.
So could tie this game up here now. Very, very fast start by the Kiwis in this quarter. Oh, but they've lost that one.
Oh, what a fumble.
Yeah, a couple of fumbles, a little bit of nerves now maybe for the Australians. They don't have that buffer anymore that they were holding on to. Good long ball in there from Elkie Critchlow. And the shot completed by Thomas Critchlow under the post.
Good work under pressure, so she knows. Got to go in.
Absolutely.
Stable.
That was a steadier there for the Aussies.
Yeah.
And now free pass off the centre, so
And
Aussies will work.
contact call right in the circle. Moving the ball right in.
It's just another one of those little unnecessary calls.
Yeah.
The ball was right up in that centre third and shouldn't really need to go all the way down to that goal circle. Kiwis is probably letting themselves down a little bit there, giving the Aussies an easy goal. Aussie defence really clogging up there, making the New Zealanders go back to that transverse line.
Oh,
Bit of a loose ball. And picked up well there by Sky.
picked up well.
Very well picked up by Sky. Good long ball out. Just using the nets well there, the Aussies, to go across court. Again, a little bit of a lack of defensive pressure there. Still forced the long ball and had a good run at it, the Kiwis. They're the ones you really need to have a run out and just hopefully get a touch too and see if it can fall your way. Sorry,
and
Aussies back
Australia
out again.
answering adamantly with a
absolutely.
4-goal lead now.
And the centre pass. So could take this out a little bit further. You wouldn't have expected that the way the Kiwis started this quarter, to be honest. Held ball. There's some good defensive pressure from the Kiwis. That's all we need. Just working that ball down the sideline. Kicking it back into the centre now. Using the nets well, the Kiwis.
As you would expect from a six-a-side.
From a six-a-side specialist country, absolutely. Just a bit of contact there.
And
Long
good.
shots put away beautifully. So the Kiwis couldn't have one back here again and let's close it up. Elkie just having a bit of a go, trying to get that centre pass but causing some contact. Again, no Aussies pressuring the ball, they're just dropping back and filling that space, trying to really keep the Kiwis off the top of the circle. Another one pinned easily by the Kiwis. Really held them up there on that centre pass.
Yeah.
Very good defensive pressure. Long ball now. Goal shooter for Australia having to come out of the circle a lot more this quarter just to try and help them work that ball through.
Yeah, just to create the steady basement to work towards the goal circle again. Long shot set up. Good one.
That's it. Elkie stepping up now, taking a little bit of pressure off Denise and goal shooter. A bit of an unnecessary break there. Easy centre pass now.
Yes, often the team discipline can be a contributing factor to a win.
Absolutely. Yeah, they really have to get in and out, make sure they tighten up and all do the team thing. Not what's good for an individual, but what's good for the team.
Yeah.
Just simple things like not breaking can certainly help that. So a couple of players tangled up in the net there.
Contact then called, and the penalty goes to Australia. Oh, beautiful work by the goal attack
very nice
to
pass.
come into the open.
Missed the shot. They're the ones you really want to make sure you put away.
Yeah.
Especially now, it's only 2 goals. So New Zealand with a chance to work this ball down. Long ball there again. We see a shooter coming out to really help make sure they get through that mid-court. Great work onto the circle edge there by the Kiwis.
Very patient. Very patient attack.
No option in the circle. They had to kick it off, but they've got it there now. And they've missed a shot. Oh. But rebounds.
But good
very
rebound
strong
by the
rebounds.
Yeah.
Really did well to box out there and make sure that she had all that space to take that rebound. Here we are, back to one again. Really does make for an exciting game. So the Kiwis could, for the first time since the start of the game, tie it up here. If they get this down and score, put some real pressure on the Aussies then. Again, the Kiwis just using that net and that swing very, very well.
Very good swing, yeah.
Obstruction, so Sky will have to stand out. And there it is, all tied up.
Wonderful, exciting grand final, the Manitoba ones. No one giving a quarter.
It's going to be brought all the way back here. Yeah.
Call for the obstruction in the centre third. Ball gets moved into the third. And a great middle net pass. Pop it in.
So she hits this one. That's it. That's better from Elkie.
Well, Coach Stephen had to go and talk to him at 3/4 time. Making sure those goals go in.
Absolutely. That's what it's all about. Such an attacking game. If you're missing too many shots, it's as good as an intercept for the opposition if they're doing the right things and getting those rebounds, which New Zealand are pretty strong on the rebounds, very strong in the air. Again, no option in the circle, so they just have to keep working it around.
Working it around.
Very patient. Long swings across the circle. Jamie had a real good go at that, but they still get it in there and keep it even. The crowd really lifting now that this game is back to even. Really good tussle, really good patience here too by the Aussies. Oh, just a bit of a loose ball, but chased down there. So Aussies keep possession. No forward target and a held ball. That's it. Someone really needs to come forward and try and take that ball.
Man up and get
absolutely. If they don't lead to it, there's never going to be that pass. And there's a long ball.
Long ball.
Very long ball. Pays
good
off.
Aerial,
Breaks the Aussie defence. Now top of the circle. Oh, but a good read there for the Aussie goalkeeper.
Yes.
Just rolled beautifully to the net.
Beautifully.
And managed to take that one off them, but they've thrown it away. Oh. Back and forth, back and forth. And the Kiwis hit the lead for the first time.
A real emotional roller coaster for us.
And they've got the centre pass. Here we go. Top of the circle. That's where they want it, the Kiwis. Just going to keep working. Good change of feet there to get closer to the post. And put it away. So both coaches now will probably be thinking about their halftime choices.
I think reconsidering.
Tanya would be pretty happy with hers, I'm assuming. And Camille maybe not so much, giving up a 4-goal lead. So, Aussies now on the back foot. It has ebbed and flowed, so hopefully they can get that momentum back.
There we go.
There's a steadier. New Zealand still with a centre pass, so there's still really a 2-goal lead here for the New Zealanders if they take this down and score it. Again, the Aussies just setting up that defence in the goal third, letting the Kiwis have that centre pass. Trying to really work and shut down that circle edge and transverse line area. Makes it hard the way the Kiwis are swinging the ball to shut that down though. So they work that one in. Mid-range shot, put away. So Kiwis keeping it. Minute 50 left in this quarter. It's definitely turned out to be the tight contest we thought it would be. It's good. Good to see. This is what you want a grand final to be like. Another one. Another held ball. Aussies just not having much luck across that attacking transverse line. Getting lots of held balls there. The Kiwi defence holding strong at the moment.
And the keeper right up to the transverse line here, being part of the attack.
Long swings again we see from New Zealand. Not giving the Aussies a chance to really run at anything though. They pick and choose their moments and they do it really well. Unnecessary there from the goal defence. Just should have stayed in play. Aussies
Good
get a good tip
turnaround.
there.
Yeah, good tip. Now they need to convert.
You see both Aussies holding really well on that circle edge for that ball when it was tipped out of from the rebounds, from the loose shot. There it is. There's a short pass under the post. That's where the Aussies want it. That's where their high percentage is.
Yeah.
So they pull one back. Still 22 seconds now here for the Kiwis to score. Could be a 1, could be a 2 goal game. Let's see what the Aussies do. See if they can get a stop. They've held them up well so far.
Oh, very close. Well done there, goal defence.
5 seconds to go. They've got to get this in, the Kiwis. They swing it. They've got to get it in. Where's their target? Where's their target? Oh! So 1 goal at 3/4 time. That really is the premiership quarter, third quarter. So, have the Kiwis taken enough momentum away? That's the question. Have they taken enough away from the Aussies? Taken enough out of them? Will we see some changes?
I think we will. I think perhaps that the Australian coach will answer with a positional change. She might go back to the first combination. It was quite dominant in the first.
Yeah, I can see some
two
Aussie
quarters.
dibs coming off.
Yeah, definitely.
So we'll try and find out what those changes are exactly.
So often in matches, the third quarter is the deciding match, especially in the tight game.
Absolutely, it really is. That's when you have to put your foot down, make sure you consolidate every goal, every possession that you get with a goal. And the New Zealanders certainly did that to turn around their deficit to a 1 goal lead.
I think they're also rewarded for their hard work in the defence and being patient when they do attack with the ball, that they move it, and the long swing has been very, very
Very good for
influential.
them, very good for them. The Aussies really haven't got to any of them whatsoever. And the couple of held balls, the defensive pressure that they've been putting on, the held balls that they've created up in the Australian attack line have really paid off for them. So that 1 goal lead now, which really could have been a 2 goal lead, to be honest. Just that last few seconds deciding to swing instead of get the ball into the circle and have a shot, or even just cause a contact to get that shot up. So 1 goal. Will the Aussie changes be enough? Looks like the Australian goal circle has stayed the same.
Yeah.
Possibly just a defensive change here.
Yes, the goal defence looks.
Yes. So Sky is now out of goal defence and into wing defence for the Aussies. Good take there from Denise under the post.
Good.
Good stretch. Turned around.
Good confident start to the quarter.
Absolutely. They need that.
Contact called right in the circle. Need to tighten up on that.
Absolutely. Just a break there by the goal defence. They had that covered pretty well.
Yeah.
The Aussies didn't look like they were going to get that centre pass easily, so unfortunate for them. Oh!
Good read by the
Contact from the shooter
goalkeeper.
there. Good read to take that ball off the net by the New Zealand goalkeeper. Ooh, very short pass there. That's what the Aussies need. Some good defensive pressure, good hands over the ball here.
Very good.
Slowing them up a little bit. But still, Aussies standing out of play, not what you want to see if you're going to get back into this game.
Often a good defence is not just gaining the ball, but disrupting the play.
There's some rebounds there.
Yeah, good work.
So Aussies now patiently working it down. Denise going to come out of that circle again. Elke popping to the top. So a long range shot.
Oh, and
it
good.
bounces in.
Well done. very patient there.
Very
good
patient by the
example of how
Aussies,
they
absolutely.
work at it, ball by ball, making sure everything gets done. Tick
So
all the
still
boxes.
tied up. Aussies will really be looking for a turnover here. And they've got one. Contact on the goal shooter. A little bit unnecessary.
Yeah.
Aussies now using that long swing. The ball just coming off the Kiwi foot there.
Yeah,
But
taking a
swinging
lead
to
from the
pocket
Kiwi
again.
book.
Yeah, absolutely. It's good enough for one, it's good enough for the other. Oh, missed shot there from LP. So, Kiwis now with a chance. Good touch there by Sky.
Good work, yeah.
But just contact on the full when she had a second attempt at that ball. Everyone short here for the Kiwis. Everyone short. Aussies filling that space. In the centre of the court. Getting hands up now to everything. This is what the defensive pressure they need to be putting on. Having a
Closing
jump.
down that space.
Yeah, really
forcing
closing
the long
down.
ball, yeah.
Making the Kiwis work. Hopefully tiring them out. Oh, but the goalkeeper
Costly keeper, yeah.
contacting very high there, Emily Ritchie.
And then obstruction from the defence. And the Kiwis put it in. They lead by one.
Centre pass here. Aussies wouldn't be very happy that they've got themselves to this point, to be honest. Oh, great read there by the New Zealand centre.
Beautiful
Great
work.
read. If the Kiwis score this, they'll have the next centre pass as well, so could extend this lead out. Good hands over defence.
The defence just
That's it.
maybe a bit impatient on that ball, but to wait for it and then go when you're clear instead of making that body contact.
Some heavy contact there along the transverse line. That time called.
Time called.
Wasn't sure if the umpires saw that for a while. They took a little while to call it. She definitely called it as soon as she went down. It looks like she's holding a shoulder there.
The manager, Scott Ball, they're attending to the injury. With just under 8 minutes left.
Yeah, a little bit of time now for both teams just to
refocus.
Yep, absolutely focus up, have a chat about what's going on. That new defensive lineup for the Aussies, we better talk about what they're doing, how they're going to turn over these couple of balls that they need to get themselves back in front.
While we wait for the injury, Steve, let me test your knowledge on what happens if we have a draw at the end of this game.
If we have a draw at the end of this game, I assume we go to 2 periods of extra time, 6 minutes each way.
Extra time.
6 minutes each way. And then if it's still tied up after that, we go to golden goal, so 2-goal lead.
2-goal
and they
lead.
just play on from the end of that overtime period. So I believe you can change in between the end of the game and the first overtime period, but
Yes,
you
you
can't
can.
change after
From
that.
after then you're
and then
stuck
it's
with
really a
what you
war of
have.
attrition, isn't it?
Yes.
To see who's got the most legs.
Whoever can stay upright the longest, you win.
Absolutely.
Seems the injury is still being taken. I think the 2 minutes must be quite close, so the coach needs to make a decision if she's going to keep the player on.
Still on the ground here.
Looks like she's going to continue.
She's really clutching that arm though.
Yeah. No. The bib coming off. No.
Staying on.
Make them tough in Kiwi.
They do indeed. Hopefully it doesn't impede her.
Yeah.
Aussies now going to have a go for everything, I think. The
Everything.
desperation will start to set in.
Up, and the umpire advances the penalty right to the circle's edge. Unnecessary contact. Net abuse on the goal attack.
No,
Obstruction
no
goal.
one's standing out. Good long ball there.
Not having a technical problem with the timer and the score.
Well, that'll make it interesting. Now we won't know.
Yeah.
Now we'll have no idea how long is left.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen, you know.
So the timers have sorted it out.
Yeah.
We're not going to have a clock running for this last little bit.
The handheld time will be there. And obviously the written score is the official score. So time called.
Everyone a little bit confused now about the time.
Yeah.
It is being done manually.
It has
so
been
they need
done.
to get on with the game.
Yeah.
Now they're all aware that they won't have any idea how long is left. So they're just going to have to run this out as hard as they can. Both teams just going to have to run this out.
A beautiful aerial take by the winning attack.
Great take. Working short here from the top of the circle.
Is she from New South Wales? Doing attack?
Yes.
Yeah. Good. Quite a number of NSWs and Queenslanders.
Yes.
And only one Victorian representative.
One Victorian and one Western Australian as well. One Western Australian, Jamie Charles, who was on in the first couple of quarters.
Yeah.
We have a turnover here now for the Aussies. They need to make sure they score this, the Aussies.
Dogged defence there by the keeper. She called for the contact.
So in fact, there was a change we didn't notice. Oh, that's the Aussies turn over another ball.
Yeah.
We didn't notice that change at three-quarter time. So Emily Lang is in fact now the new wing attack. Not Taylor Irvine, as we were just discussing, the girl from New South Wales. Aussies now being a bit costly in defence.
Yeah.
Free pass there, top of the circle. That's not where you want to be
You
contacted.
need to be disciplined,
Absolutely.
focused, and patient.
And on the ball again there now. So just a
Two
little
calls
bit
in quick
unnecessary.
succession, yeah.
Yeah. And shooting right under the post as well. That's not where you want a goal shooter to be having the ball. A very high percentage. Aussies having to go across court again on that centre pass. Great take there from the centre.
Regaining a balance after the contact, and we go.
That's it. Aussies still working through that top area and putting in easy shots when they need to, but they still find themselves behind. So
The crowd on a knife's edge because they don't know what
they don't know what's going on, do they? Tell you what, I certainly don't have a feel for how much longer is left. So we're just going to have to keep following this as we see it. And the Aussies and the New Zealanders are just going to have to keep working.
Yeah. Keep possession of the ball.
Absolutely, they really are. I think the Kiwis now just winding this down. They've got 2 goals, but I think they've also got quite a few minutes left. So working right back to that transverse line now. Now going forward.
Yeah.
Cross-court ball.
Switching it up. Yeah.
Not quite enough on that. The Aussie goalkeeper coming out. Oh, and the Kiwis work to the post beautifully. Missed shot though, missed shot.
Missed opportunity.
Good rebounds there from Laura. And the Aussies working it down. So that's what you want to see. Goal defence working all the way down. Someone's got to come ball side to get that ball.
Long ball back right.
Keep working. Aussies got to keep working. They're still going to have plenty of chances, the Aussies, so they want to score this one. Now the New Zealanders being a little bit undisciplined outside the circle, so they want to make sure they score here, the Aussies, and they do. And they've got the centre pass, so they could tie this up now, the Aussies. They could tie this up. Got to keep driving, the Aussies. Very close to a held ball there, I feel. Very close. There it is. It's under the post though now for the Aussies, and they score it. So tight ball going. Whoa! We're in for a finish here. Again, the undisciplined contact. Could have stayed in play.
Yeah.
Kiwis now working short. Oh, very loose ball, very loose. And across the circle for the swing from the Kiwis. Should put this in. Oh, they swing again.
They swing it again.
They just keep swinging. Well, there you go. Guess what? That's time.
It's fine.
We have a tie ball game. We have overtime.
So
We have
go.
overtime here.
Yeah, so we'll move into the extra time period.
So they can make some changes here now, the Aussies and the Kiwis. What do you think they do? What do you think they do?
I think the Aussies
Overtime
have come
game.
back quite nicely in this last quarter.
Yeah,
And
that
they've
last
showed
couple of
they've got the
minutes.
mettle.
Yeah, absolutely. They got the
So-
last two in that quarter, so.
I would be loath to make any changes. I think it will be cool.
And the Kiwis just lost that little bit of momentum that they had at three-quarter time.
If
It was only one goal though, so you know it could have just simple things.
either
So-
coach, I'd stay and keep it as it is.
Both coaches, you think, stay as they are?
Let's see.
Let's see. Let's see. They do have some fresher legs on, considering they made changes at three-quarter time there.
Yeah.
So may as well run with them, especially if they have to run double overtime.
Yeah.
When we talked about that, what was going to happen if it was a tie, I didn't actually think it was going
It happened.
to come out. But what a game to be calling! What a game to be calling!
It's brilliant. It's very, very good. So first period of extra time will be 5 minutes. The score is drawn at 35 each. We will play both periods, switching sides at the fifth quarter. And if it's still a draw, then we will go to golden goal.
Let's hope the timer works so the crowd knows what's going on.
More
They seem
specifically
very
for the
antsy.
team.
They seem very antsy, the crowd. Didn't know when to be cheering and when not to be.
I think it's one of the aspects of action netball, particularly that we use the clock in our play, and that as a player you do refer to the visual clock.
Absolutely.
And
You know when to
play.
wind down, when to
Yeah.
just keep possession, when do you have to
When-
go
when to
forward
hold
and
the ball, yeah.
really try to get that goal on the board.
We have all those accidental contacts.
Yeah,
just to
yeah,
keep the ball from
yeah.
going
Accidental
forward.
contacts, accidental contacts. So here we go. Another 5 minutes each way. Kiwis are going to be patient.
Kiwis not scared to use the goalkeeper in an attacking position
Right.
to just reposition and move the ball.
Keep swinging from side to side till something opens up.
Contact call and the ball can move into the goal third, back out, and in again.
That's it. Much like you see in other sports, just going backwards to swing the ball. If you have to, hockey, soccer, all those kind of sports. So look at that open up now.
Good.
That opened up beautifully for the Kiwis.
The key
And an
there is
easy
just
goal
that
under the
patience,
post.
that
Yeah,
patience to
absolutely.
keep going, moving on.
Really wear those Aussie defenders down. Swing, swing, swing. Good drive in there.
Very
Melky,
good
goal
drive from
attack.
Futcher,
Oh, she
yeah.
finished. Oh, maybe that was
Nice
a pass.
take.
Maybe that was a
Maybe
pass.
it was good pass from Futcher to Pepe.
We'll call it a pass. Good pass from Elkie Futcher. And the Aussies answer. So 36 apiece. Want to see lots of good defensive pressure now from the Aussies. Don't want to see anyone standing out.
Oh,
That's it. Good hands there from Sky over the ball to force that long across court. But no one running at it for the
No,
Aussies. They're
yeah.
probably all a bit tired now that we're in overtime.
and this on top of the whole tournament. You've had 3
Absolutely.
days of hard games.
But do you expect any less from Australia versus New Zealand?
Yeah.
No, absolutely not. They're both going to just keep going. Keep going until they can't go anymore. So easy centre pass there. Oh, long ball. Keeper coming out.
Good read.
They've got to
but
use
no,
this now. They've got to
yeah.
use this. Not sure who that was swung to, really, to be honest.
But using the ball and the space to move into close to the post.
There it is for the
Well
Aussies.
done.
Tied up. Oh, good hands in there. Nothing called.
Yeah.
Forcing the Kiwis to work backwards. Very exuberant offside there from the goal shooter, Denise Pepe. Kiwis slowly breaking them. There's that long ball.
Yeah. They really need to, in the game, learn to pick that up and adjust to that play.
Going to work short here. Going to work short
Yeah.
from the top. Both teams pretty accurate today.
Yeah.
I think getting most of the ball under the post, really working well between the goal shooters and goal attacks.
Drive there from Pepe to get it in.
Great take and finish. Quick, easy goals for the Aussies will be helpful. Gives the attackers more energy to work defensively, try and get a turnover. If they can get that ball in long through the Kiwi defence. Oh, it's been turned over here. So it's been called contact on the goal shooter. Must have just been trying to work to the post a little bit too much. Should have probably just stayed out. A little bit of experience there kicking in. And the Aussie goalkeeper working hard getting that call. Oh, no one coming to this ball. Coming to the ball.
Good save.
Two in the circle, Two in the circle. Coming in late. And contact shooter. Sorry.
Oh, turn around both shooters.
Yeah, we see identical calls almost. At each end. So no one gaining any ground here. 38 apiece. And a minute to play now.
In the end, you feel it's not going to be about who's got the better skill. It's going to be who's going to use the most hard-headed.
Yeah.
Who's just not going to get up. Who's just not going to give their inch.
That's it.
And that's the test of the mettle of both these teams. Wonderful contest.
Yeah. Could come down to a little bit of timing too here. So contact on the goalkeeper. And this will hopefully be put in.
Net call by the goal defence.
Just having the set proper on each side. There we go.
Take it in.
So 25 seconds. The Aussies will really want to hold this ball up. If they can stop them scoring and go into the next 5-minute period, with a centre pass, that'll be great. Great for the Aussies. They look long. Ooh, defender probably could have come out and picked off that long ball there.
Oh, good take.
Just going to make sure they set this properly now.
She's got to make sure this goes in.
And it does.
Well done.
So goal scored. So the Kiwis take the advantage in. One goal.
On centre pass.
On centre pass.
There's an immediate change. There's no rest period for the extra time. It's merely a switch over and we carry on with the centre passes.
Yep. Straight on with it now. The Kiwis just going in to have a bit of a break, but not being called back by the umpires. And here we go. Another 5 minutes.
Nice
good long
take.
ball in there by the Aussies.
And we're 40 apiece.
Someone needs to step up here and take a turnover. They're going to be so tired, but one good turnover could decide this game.
And as you can see, the fatigue is also telling. There's some late calls.
Yeah, some late hits, some shorter drives than you'd normally see from the attackers. Oh, the mid-quarters must be in trouble, really. The mid-quarters must be working very hard. I know the Australian centre hasn't changed all game, Renee Keith. She would now be really very fatigued. As you can tell, probably by the fact that she's just holding there in that pocket,
right
popping out. Not wanting to get off the circle too much, but a good feed in. And the Aussies answer.
Nonetheless, working cleverly with what you can do.
That's it. You've got to work with what you've got sometimes. Good long ball, good contest outside the circle. Just going to want to get back in now. Holding the shooter out well. Oh, unfortunate. Should stay clean outside the circle.
Obstruction,
Force a held ball or so if they can. Like the Kiwis were doing really well in the third quarter. Again, sloppy on that transverse line, just not needed. Kiwis now working short, all in the same space here. Using that back net well.
Contact called on the goal defence. Hold by the keeper, so contact called and the goal goes. Still nothing in it.
Absolutely nothing in it. The tightest of contests. Good swing there by the Aussies. Just a little bit of hesitation on that feed in. Probably could have gone straight in. Now they're working from the top of the circle.
Oh! Nice call by the umpire, noticing the contact. Galatech steps up.
Very
and a
attacking
further-
game.
yeah.
Even if it's 50-50, the attack is probably going to get that call, especially in this contest, especially here. I'm sure the umpires are as nervous as the players, not wanting to make an incorrect call at this stage of the game, now that it is in overtime. There it is, that might be the one. Good touch there from the wing defence.
Oh, but good cover by the keeper. Expecting
Absolutely.
the ball, reading.
Yeah, knew where it was going, just unlucky, just put a little bit of hip in.
Yeah.
And the Aussies now with the chance. There we go. So it's the Aussie setup. They don't want to do anything silly here. They just want to make sure they hold on to it and work it in.
Yeah, calm and focused.
Long ball there. That's it, they just got to have to swing. No real percentage shot from there. Oh, and the keeper's been called out on that contact. So,
Yeah.
what can the Aussies conjure up here? Will they flick it over? No, they'll take the long shot.
Well done.
Not a high percentage shot, but it pays off. So,
And she's been confident the whole
Can they-
game. So
yeah,
she could
absolutely.
stick for it.
can the Aussies get another one, or will New Zealand score this centre pass? They do, they get another hand to it.
Now I'm getting a bit messy.
Aussies now just going to want to make sure they have an eye on the clock here and steady. They're going to work real slow through the centre. Don't want to hold on to it too long. Ooh.
Keep possession. Yeah. Good.
There it is, the Kiwis turn it back.
Turn it back.
Who's standing out? They've got to make sure they set this up properly. No, it's just possession. No one's standing out. Good work there. Unfortunately, it's just a fall on the net. It was their own player though that pushed them on. It wasn't an opposition player, so it's going to be put in by the Kiwis.
Yeah. One
But
goal
still.
in less than a minute.
That's right, less than a minute. Aussies want to make sure.
Just keep possession.
That's it. Denise Pepe coming out there, the goal shooter, helping the mid-quarters who'd be very, very fatigued. Got to work, Aussies, got to work. There it is.
Clever hole.
Shot. There it is, it's in. 15 seconds for the Kiwis to do something about this. Aussies really just want to hold them up, hold them up. Hold them up. No, not setting this, and it's been advanced. Edge of the circle. Shot apart. Oh, dropped. There you go, it's time. The Aussies get away with it. Oh, they get away.
Brilliant fight back in the last quarter. And
Absolutely.
extra time.
2 goals in overtime.
Good test
Wow.
of both teams. Well done, Australia.
Absolutely. You would expect
New
nothing less
Zealand,
though
great
from the
competition.
Kiwis and the Australians. Every battle they have would be hard fought. So, well
Thank
done.
you.
What a
It was a
game.
pleasure being
No
with you.
worries. Thank you very much, Zach. Absolute pleasure. What a game to call.
Enjoy your match now.
Will do. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. Must run.
Yes.
Catch it.
Het julle vir my 'n snotlap hè? Blaas jy nou, Tannie? Waar kry mens kos? Maar ek was nou nie bestaan, ek was mos nou nie hier nie. Hallo Sissa. Ek is so hoop hulle gaan hulle kan kak. Maar nou ja. Goed dan. Hallo Sissie, wie's daar? Nog wie aankom. baie wisselvallig, het almal vir hulle. Ja.
Wie speel is en wie nie? Kan net jou die commentator. En laat ek dit gedoen.
7 jaar terug Transnet.
Hè?
7 jaar terug omtrent.
Nou moet jy nou hier. Wie kom eintlik? Moet jy oefening het jy gehad voordat jy dit nou vandag offisieel doen?
Ja. Ek kan gesien hoe die aankom. Dis reg, dis cool.
Something different.
I'm tough.
Fine, nee. Ek moet vir jou sê, ek's bly dat die boys nou klaar, want as ek nog 100
Kom gaan nie
keerings moet maak, dan moet ek iets maak. Die oom gaan nie so sit. Ek kan nie met hom saam sit nie. Ja, daar sou sy.
Zach, nice to meet you.
Yes.
Have they given you anything yet?
Not a lot.
What have you been?
South Australia was really good. New
Yeah?
South Wales wasn't.
Oh,
So I started making it up.
okay. Whenever you touch the ball, you'll talk. And I'll just say, well, yeah, what he said.
I have no idea what I'm doing here, so it's all you.
No.
It's pretty easy.
Hello.
Mag ons nie daar agter staan en kyk?
I don't think so, ma'am. Swerp, hy moet gaan. Ja, kom.
Aizo, hulle het gesê niemand mag gestaan nie.
It's pretty easy.